Okay, what's up, warriors? Welcome back to another live stream. It is Small Business Monday, so you already know what that means, you guys. We are going to support. All right, so today's live is so different from any live that I've ever done before. You guys know that I'm used to bringing up people who sell jewelry, or they may have skincare products, or last week we talked about waxing with the Brazilian waxes and all kinds of stuff like that. But today's video, you guys, today's live is so different. We're going to be talking about investing. We're going to be talking about Forex and trading. Now, I do not know anything about this. Okay. So this is very new to myself. I've heard about it. I've read certain things about it, but I'm not really like in tune, or like, very like, I'm not real like smart about it. But anyway, so please, you guys, bear with me. I know I had to shut down my last live, but I am back. What's up, Miss Ashley? Warriors, yes, hashtag warriors in the comments. What's up, Southern BBW? Your gift is definitely going to be coming soon. I will be shipping out this week. So this week, like I said, is different from any other week of my Small Business on Monday. We have Victoria here with Invested with Victoria. She will be discussing Forex trading. So if you guys are hey, Fly Off Entertainment, thank you so much for coming back, honey. I don't know if you're here from Victoria, but if you are, anybody who's here from Victoria, her sharing out this live stream, I really appreciate you coming over. Welcome to the Warren's World. We love that you are here. Please make sure you connect with me. Do not forget to do that before you leave. Hit up them thumbs up on your way in the building. Okay. Once she gets here, I'll go ahead and add her to the screen so she can tell us a little bit about herself, her business, and what Forex trading is all about. Okay. We're going to get the ins and outs of it. If you have questions, or if you're familiar with Forex trading yourself and you have something to add in, please feel free to leave your comments down below. We would definitely go over each and everybody's comment. Peach Georgia says, I'm finally early. Well, I really appreciate you being here. Thank you. So now I'm just waiting for our guest to get here, and I'm going to bring her up. I'm into businesses as well. Thank you. Okay, it says, okay, thank you. I'm excited to see my surprise. Yes, it's coming, honey. It's coming. It says, I'm into business as well. Yes, what type of business do you have? Fly Off Entertainment. I'm just going to reach out to what up, folks? What up, Eric? What's up? Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Make sure you give it a thumbs up on your way into the building. All right. I'm about to see what's up. All right. If you are here, Miss Victoria, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link in the comment section. Please let me know if you guys can hear me. Am I too loud? Am I yelling? I feel like I'm yelling. All right. So, yes. So tonight, okay. Victoria, are you here? I know you're texting me. If you're here, comment down below and I'll go ahead and drop the link so you can click it. I'm going to drop the link inside the comment section. All right, so I know you guys are used to. Hey, Miss Andrea, thank you so much for coming over. I really appreciate you coming in, honey, today. So tonight, okay, so she says she's here. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the link. All right, so all right, Victoria, if you can just drop that, go ahead and click that link for me. I'll add you onto the screen. Fly Off Gear, Fly Off Barbershop. Okay, that's what's up. So you sell so you have your brand, which is Fly Off Entertainment. So that brand, you have a restaurant, you have gear, and you have a barbershop. Okay, that's what's up. Congratulations on all that success. That is very successful, honey. That is amazing. That's good. That's what's up. So yes, if you want to come on my live stream and talk about your businesses and how you just navigate life as an entrepreneur, I would love to have you on here. Just DM me on Instagram, Queen J Warren, and I'll have you up here, and that'll just bring some different type of flavor to the show. Eric, this is not time to have a whole conversation. Hey, okay, so she's back here. Let me go ahead and add her to the screen.
Hey, can you see me? Hear me?
Yes, I can see you. I can see you. How you doing, girl?
I'm good. I'm blessed. How you doing tonight?
Good. I know I had some difficulties. Girl, I had the thing muted the whole time. The whole time I had it muted. I'm sitting here like, they was like, you muted. I'm like checking my microphone, like, okay, it's turned up. It's anything. But girl, I was just being real slow. Like, anyway. The devil will not have victory over us today. Okay, so let's go ahead and introduce. This is Victoria here, you guys. She is the, what do you call it, CEO, founder of
Invested with Victoria.
Yes, Invested with Victoria, honey. So she is, okay, so I'm just going to let her introduce herself. I'm not even going to prolong her. Okay, I know we already some time behind. We being friendly. So they listen, they in the comments all distracted, honey. So let's go ahead and just divert them their attention back to on here so we can go ahead and get this thing started. All right. So you can just tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into the whole Forex trading before you even start giving us the ins and outs about the Forex trading.
All right. So long story short, I'm from a small town in South Carolina called Hemaway, literally one stoplight. So I've been in the military literally about half of my life. I've been in the Army first for about 5 years, and then I transferred over into the Navy. And how I got started with doing foreign exchange, of course, everybody's a little skeptical about it because nobody really understands or, never really even heard of it at all where I'm from. So whenever I first got started, it took me like at least a week or two before I actually signed on to actually get the benefits and reap the financial independency that I'm actually now getting. So, I run into somebody. She was like, "Oh, hey, I'm doing Forex." I was like, "What in the world is that?" Which is what everybody would be saying at first. So, I joined, and literally, within a week, I saw results, like big results, and that kind of leveled me out as far as I guess having that as a reliable source of income for me, because I'm used to working all the time. So now that has taken over my sources of like doing a 9 to 5 or just like being an everyday worker. Now I don't have to work at all. I can sit at home. I can travel with my phone doing this stuff. So I'm not going to go into it too much. So I know you got some questions you want to ask me to make sure, everybody understands, the gist of it. So.
Okay, so I just muted my mic just so that way my background noise does not interfere with you talking.
Okay.
But okay, small town girl making it big out here. All right. That's exciting. So you say, all right, I know this caught everybody's attention. First off, Fly Off Entertainment says she's talking with confidence.
I do, honey. You got to.
That's how, listen, we were just talking about that earlier, honey. You got to be confident in what you believe in so other people can believe in it just as much as you do. All right. But I know one thing that may have caught everybody's attention, and that was that you was able to quit your 9 to 5 or not have to depend on another source of income, because within a week of starting this, you said that you were able to be financially stable, basically, right?
Yes.
So please explain to us, what is Forex? I know you said the girl, had met you and was like something Forex trading, and you was like, what the heck is that? So I'm asking, we need to know what the heck is Forex trading and why is it so important that we should like be a part of it? Like, what is so great about it?
All right. So,
Somebody asked, how much did you make in a week?
ooh, child, look, you how they say you in my business. Like, no, 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 no,
Right,
no.
right. This is IRS.
No, 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 no. But I literally made at least $2,000 in my first week.
Okay, that's
$2,000 in
that's
my
more
first
than people
week.
make in 2 weeks.
Right.
Regular
That was more than
job,
I made in a month.
right? In a whole month. That's
But
good. Shoot.
but, but to explain what foreign exchange is. So, say for instance, you and your girls or you and your guys are getting ready to go out of the country or something like that, right? So, in order for you to use your money, which is a US dollar, which would be a USD in the foreign exchange, and say for instance, you want to go to Japan or you want to go to let's see what's another good one, Canada. You would trade over the money from US dollar to either the Canadian dollar or onto a Japanese yen. And literally that's all we trade off of every single day. We just trade off of either you're coming from Japan to the United States, which is you're trading in your yen for a US dollar, or you're trading in your Canadian dollar for the US dollar. That's literally
Mm-hmm.
all we do every day. We trade on that every single day.
Oh, okay. If somebody said 2K is more than I make in a month. Eric Butler said, someone said, is this legal?
Oh yeah, it's very legal. We put taxes on that, honey.
Somebody said 100% legal. And then Ashley,
100%.
Eric Butler said, how much did you risk to make the 2,000?
Let me tell you, I risked a phone, a really important bit. I risked my car payment for this. Okay, I had to put down 235 because of course nothing in life is free. You're gonna have to pay for the courses and everything like that just to kind of understand it. So basically, I go through a company called I Am Academy to actually learn the material so that I will be able to trade on my own without the educators.
You said it's called I Am
I Am
Academy.
Academy. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. All right. So I'm sorry. He was listening to it. My husband was listening in on it, but it's
Yeah.
echoing, so it's throwing me off because it's a big delay.
Okay.
But okay, so all right, so basically you're saying that the money that people use to trade to like exchange their currency from
Yes.
$1 to the next dollar, so you're the person who they pay to exchange the money.
Basically, so it
So that's how
basically
you make the money, by the people who's exchanging. Like, say I have US dollars and I'm going to Dubai, so now I'm like trading to their money. So you'll be the person that charge me to change my currency to their dollars.
well, not more so of charge you. It's more so of the market. So if you ever heard of
Okay.
stocks and everything like that. So whenever anybody actually changes their currency over, it'll make either the market go up or the market go down. And that's what I trade on every single day.
Okay. Anybody have any questions?
I like
Anybody
questions.
is anybody is familiar with this whole process and the whole thing? All right, so I'm trying to see if anybody can anybody
I like questions. So I like questions.
all right. Somebody said okay, it's unmuted. Okay, it's unmuted. Somebody said, how long did it take you to invest real money?
Well, I invest real money into this anyway. So you have to pay your broker. Basically, what your broker is your trading format, your trading platform, basically. So I started off literally with just $100 in there because I already gave up my, my car payment. So I only had $100 extra. So I
Mhm.
literally grew $100 to $2,000 within 1 week by just simply just being teachable and coachable. And once I received the information, I just put it into play.
Okay. That's key, you guys. You have to be teachable and coachable.
And
And
coachable.
that's key to anything you're trying to be successful in. Because if you're not teachable, you just going to one ear out the other ear. And if you're not coachable, that means you know it all and can't nobody tell you nothing. All right.
Right.
So that's definitely keys. That's like some of the keys to being successful. And it says, so how long do the process take?
The process as of like it going like from one amount to another, or I'm not sure of the question.
Okay, so Miss Andrea, she's asking, be specific with your question. So are you asking how long does the process take to get from, like she said, one
Like to
to
100
another?
to 1,000 or 2,000, or how long does it take
I
for
think
the
I'm asking,
market?
well, I think she may be asking how long did the process take, like for as far as trainings. I know you mentioned that you
Oh,
have to like go to
okay.
school and stuff like that. That's what I'm assuming she's talking about.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So basically, you can start trading immediately because the educators go live every single day, no matter what time of the day it is. They work around your schedule. I normally trade between 12 p.m., which is in the afternoon, and then 10 and 11 at night because the educators that I watch, those are the main three people that I like. And of course, the main three people that bring me more income in. So you can start today and start trading today. It just really depends on you.
Okay. So, so as far as the training goes, it's pretty
Mhm.
much whatever whoever, like you said, is three people who you like to watch. So is
Yeah.
it basically but based off their scheduling as far as the training goes, whatever days they're like they actually upload their training or go
Mhm.
live with their training? Is it based off that, based off their schedule?
Right. I go based off of their schedule, but they actually work around us because there are still people, who are doctors, lawyers, nurses that work full-time jobs that still do it part-time until they're able to actually make this a full-time thing.
Right. Okay. Someone said, have you lost money and how do you manage your risk?
Of course I have. You can't you can't just think like, oh well she just made $2,000. I've lost literally probably $1,500 at one point. But it was because I wasn't using the proper risk management. You have to risk between 1% and 3% of your account. Of course, I was trying to grow it really fast, and guess what I got? It did not go well for me. Okay, so what I would suggest, if that's something that you really want to do, please listen to those listen to the educators because they are not going to steer you wrong as far as
Mhm.
proper risk management, because trust me, that was a lesson learned. $1,500 is a lot of money to me. So
Exactly.
um
Yeah.
yeah, just make sure that you're only risking between 1% and 3% of your trade, and then once you actually reach your goal for the day, you're supposed to stop. Like, you're not supposed to go any further because you could risk losing your whole entire profit like I did. So I had to learn a
Mhm.
lesson.
Okay. Okay. All right. So basically, um, like someone asks, how long is the training? So it's not a certain amount of time. So based off my understanding, it's
Mm-hmm.
not a certain amount of time of training. You can start trading today, right now, if you would like to. But if you're considering to doing this type of trading, you may want to do the research or go under somebody for instruction as far
Right,
as like training goes to see exactly how everything goes. Unless you
right,
have a familiar background in trading. So the trainers, I'm assuming, tell me if I'm wrong, the training process probably depends on you. How much do you already know and how much more do you need to know? And of course, you're not going to ever know everything. So training probably would never end because you're constantly growing and meeting new peaks and stuff like that. So
Right. You're totally correct.
okay. Somebody said, do you use okay? I'm gonna welcome somebody in. Hello, Miss Crystal. Blogs Lifestyle. Welcome to the live stream. Today we're talking about Forex trading. Okay, so if you're not familiar with that, I will suggest you guys stay around and listen to what Miss Victoria has to say. She's really educating us. She's educating me because I do not know much or anything about Forex trading. I've heard about it, but I've never really, I guess I've never really had the interest to indulge to learn more about it. So we're just here with Miss Christina today. Christina, I'm seeing Crystal in the comments. Now I'm calling you Christina. Victoria or whatever. So I'm here. I'm trying to read the comments and like look at you and still have engagement. So anyway, okay. So she's here listening. All right. So hello, Mark. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for reminding everybody for the thumbs up. This is Small Business Monday, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump right back into the questions. We have Victoria here doing Forex trading. Anybody who just jumped in now, just catching everybody up. Is making your okay. So before I jump there, let me go ahead and go back up to somebody else's question. All right, it says, do you use candlesticks and do you use indicators to determine if there's a buying signal?
Yes, ma'am, I do. What I actually use though, because one of the educators created this platform called Cash Trap. So it literally tells you when to go in the market, whether if it's a sell or a buy, and all you gotta do is just click that button and you're in profit. Like he made it to where it's easier for people who really don't know too much about, the stocks or foreign exchange, so that they'll know exactly when they need to go in the market. When the market's at its peak, of course, you will want to take a sell. But when it's at its lowest point, you will want to take a buy so that when the market goes up, you're in profit.
Oh, okay. All right. So for the ones who may not know what candlesticks are,
Mhm.
could you explain what that is? I
Oh, it's
mean,
okay.
I'm guessing it's a signal because basically you explained it to being a signal to let you know when it's time to buy. I mean, like when it's time to is it buy? Is that how you?
Yeah, buy and sell, basically a
Okay.
call or a put. That's what they would call it, but I call it buy and sell because people can relate to it a little bit more better.
Okay.
But with the candlesticks, so the candlesticks actually, like she said, is an indicator letting you know whether the market is either going to be in an uptrend or in a downtrend. And that candlestick can change at any time. It normally gives you about a 5-minute window for it to change over to a new candle, which it could, like I was saying, it could either go up or it could go down. But that candlestick basically will let you know at the tip is where the highest point that it had went. And in that middle of the candle, which is the liquidated area, is where you can make profit.
Okay.
I know. I
Bro.
know.
Anybody else pull their wig off right now? Because honey, okay. All right, let's see. I feel like I'm in like economics or something right now. Like,
Hey, that's all it is.
all right. So somebody else asks. Crystal said hello to the lady in the panel. She was just speaking.
Hi.
So Jasmine Kelly, she says it's making your money make. Oh, she's telling us it's making your money make you money, pretty much. Exactly.
Basically. Hmm.
Okay. Somebody else said very informative. Eric Butler says, how is Forex different than the stock market?
All right. So stocks are actually something that's over a longer period of time. Now, Forex exchange is actually something that goes in a longer period of time as well. But what I actually do, I trade in a high frequency Forex. That's really totally different. The only reason why it's totally different is because I can make money in minutes instead of money in a longer period of time.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all know I'm still a mommy and a husband. I'm a mommy and a
Oh.
husband. I'm still a mommy and got a husband. Okay. I'm trying to keep my husband by this end of this live now. I got to make sure everything comes steady. All right. So, how is Forex different? So, you just explained that it's pretty much investing money over time in the long run versus investing money immediately. Like you get to see immediate results. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's see what else. So once you buy, okay, so Crystal says, so once you buy, if you change your mind, can you change it? That's what she
No,
said.
you can't change it. That's why another thing about, being in, the foreign exchange and everything like that, patience is key. Patience, because you want the market to come to you. You like, if say for instance the educator send you a signal and they said wait till it comes to this point. The only reason why they're saying that is because if you either go before it, you could possibly lose your trade. You can't change it after that. It's done. Your money's gone.
Okay.
That's why I was saying you have to be teachable and coachable.
Okay. Okay. Then it says, do you trade off a minute, what 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minutes, etc.?
You can actually do any one of those. I like to trade between 1 and 3 minutes just because you never know what the market is going to do, especially if you come in at the wrong time. So if I wanted to come and kind of get in and get out, I'll do a minute trade just so I can make that profit and be out of the market just like that. But if you do
Okay.
a 3 minutes or 5 minute, it just gives you a little bit more time to have the market come to you and basically give you the profit that you're looking for.
Okay. So when you were talking about having the patience at the beginning, like, so is that during the same time you should have the patience?
Yes,
Like when
you.
you're having the 1 minute. Okay, so I'm looking at how everything is like working in my mind. I'm trying to make it make
Mm-hmm.
sense. All right.
Go
So
ahead.
is it basically you're sitting there with your phone and you get notifications? Hey, stop, I mean, like jump in and go trade, like it's like notifications, or are you sitting there on your phone just like waiting, looking at these numbers like go up and down, like or
Um,
whatever, how?
Now with that, you basically, like I was saying earlier, you get signals coming in telling you, say for instance, like I was saying earlier, if someone went to the US, was coming from the US or going to the, Japan or something like that, then they'll tell you basically you need to use these particular currencies, and they'll tell you when to go in the market. So, like, say for instance, if
Mhm.
it's the US dollar versus the Japanese yen, they'll send out a signal saying exactly which pair you need to use at which point in the market. So you just
Mhm.
wait until those numbers show up on your screen, and then you'll just enter in the market.
Okay, so Crystal says, so all bets are final. That's what she said.
Most definitely, all bets are final. That's why we wait and let the market come to us instead of trying to just jump in and just taking a quick trade and then you end up losing.
Okay. All right. I know with us being on the stream, it's like a little bit of a lag. So I'm gonna give people a chance to catch up a little bit. I know it's like maybe a 30-second lag. So they're
Mm-hmm.
catching it late. So while they're catching up, I'm just gonna go ahead for people who may have came in or on the way in, just tell everybody what we got going on. So we
Okay.
have Miss Victoria here. She is from a small town in South Carolina. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yes, small town South Carolina, honey. So she decided that she didn't want to do her 9 to 5 job any longer, that she was able to make quadrupled her profits. And she made so much money just in 1 week of her joining Forex trading. And she's here today explaining to us her process and all the ins and outs as much as she do know for starting a Forex trading. Is it like, what is it, a business or like?
It's more so of just because you don't have to actually have a business with this.
Okay.
It actually gave me enough, resources to actually go ahead and start a business with this because I see so much potential in it. And I honestly see it being something in the future that everybody gravitates more to, because of the fact that everybody's not meant to have a 9 to 5. Everybody
Right.
might be, like me, when wanted to be more so of an entrepreneur, but they're limited because of the funding part of it. So this right here actually gives me a heads up on everything, because I can constantly keep doing this with like what we're doing while my money is still working for me.
Okay, so all right. So someone asked the question, how long have you been doing this?
2 months.
2 months.
2 months.
Okay, and then you said, huh?
2 months.
Okay, she said 2 months. And then Eric says, so in other words, you're not analyzing the trades individually. You're following another person's understandings of the market.
Correct. Not just any understanding, any person's understanding. These are people who already have the 6 figures. So yes, I'm going to copy exactly what they're doing, because that's where I want to be in life. So if they got it and I'm trying to get there, then yes, I'm going to watch them. I'm going to copy exactly what they're doing, just so whenever I decide to do it on my own, I know exactly where I can go to and learn their strategies, and actually start just trading on my own if I want to.
Right. Okay, so that's what Crystal just said. She said that's what I was asking. She was thinking the same thing that Eric was thinking.
Okay, yeah.
If you're following under someone else. So pretty much by you being under them, is that making them a profit?
No. Everything
Okay,
that you
so
do is yours.
okay. So it's no sharing of the profit because you're learning
No.
the training, but you just have to pay for their course.
Correct. And it's a one-time thing that you would have to pay for. And is they have it to where, like, if you bring on like 2 extra people, you literally get free knowledge for the rest of your life as long as you're with them.
Okay. And then is that the $200 that you say you risk at the beginning? Is that for
Right.
the training?
That
Okay.
was that was just me to actually get into school and learn the material. And once I got, I literally made that back within 2 days. Probably not even 2 days. Probably within probably like half of that day, I made about almost the amount that I actually used to sign up with.
Okay. Chris will say, I mean, if you're good at it and can pay and can profit off it,
Hmm.
I would say that's a good thing. So do you have a backup plan for as far as finance if anything happens otherwise?
Because this it. We're moving in a digital age to where we're not gonna have the money anymore. It's gonna be digital currency, and that's basically why I'm starting it now. Because after a while, we're not gonna have money anymore, and even if jobs start closing down left and right because of the pandemic, which they are, because we're getting ready to go back under another shutdown, that's not going to affect me at all. I'm still going to be able to make money regardless if there's a economic shutdown or economic downfall. I'm still going to be able to make money off of this.
Okay, so it don't affect you at all
Nope.
if you're trading, if people aren't moving, if people are at a standstill and not traveling, having the need to exchange currency.
Nope, it won't affect me at all.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna allow them some more time to catch up in the comments.
Okay.
She said Jasmine said the USD is failing. She said the
Yeah,
US dollars is failing, honey.
it is. Most definitely
Right.
is.
All right. I know my husband was explaining to me how the US dollar, like how much is worth versus like other people money, how much is worth. Like
Hmm.
he was telling me, but is that like a whole nother subject and conversation
That's
about the
a
US
whole
dollar?
nother subject.
He's like, that's a whole
Oh,
other
no.
subject, honey. If my husband want to come out here and give us some knowledge about the US dollar, he
Right.
say
I
he
was
on that
like, that's a
time.
whole nother subject.
She say the market is recession proof. I know that's right.
Yes.
All right, so is any of you in the comments? Are y'all like forex traders or familiar with it, it sounds like we have a few in there that has a little bit of a background in it or whatever. Just to give like extra input. If you have extra input to put out there, something that you feel like needs to be covered that was not covered, or maybe something that you want to maybe piggyback on that may just want to add more to it, whatever she may have told us so far. Because my mind is like, hey, Peanut Butter 524, welcome to the live stream. This Small Business Monday is different from any other Small Business Monday, you guys. We have Miss Victoria here. She's giving us training information about Forex trading. She's giving us the nitty gritty and how she made two. Can I say it? Because it's already been recorded. She done made them stacks, honey, in just a week. Y'all know a week is just 7 days, right? It could have been 5 days. We don't know. We ain't gonna pry too much. But she made a week, honey. She made a couple of stacks. So I'm just saying, this may be a good time for y'all to make these little risks, okay? Make a little quick risk. If you get some little extra coins in your pocket, whatever, just make a little quick risk. Do you have people who you consider like if trading for make they risk for them if they don't know the market or know how to do it? Maybe you like trade for them. Do people do stuff like that?
Oh no, we do not. We are not an investment. That's what it is, an investment company. We don't take nobody money. We don't. I'm not gonna tell you, oh look, well, hand me $400 and I'm gonna flip it into $4,000 for you. No, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
Whatever you do, and whatever you put in, you can. I think the least amount that you can put in is like $10 to even start. But I started off with $100, and that's where I began, and it just kept going up from there.
Right. So we have Crystal say, I think she answered these questions very well. And she definitely know what she's doing. I feel like she did this after she typed that. Jasmine, yes, this is one of those things we aren't taught about. And if we don't and if we don't, okay, I think she meant to say, and if you don't have patience and proper risk management, you can lose.
Yes.
Right.
That sounds like my cousin. Hey, cousin.
Is that Jasmine?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then it says, actually say, go make that money, peanut, and give it to me. I know that's right, honey. Tell him to go ahead and throw them coins. I said, hey, Ashley, trade at your own risk. Oh yeah, Ashley. Okay, so they just talking to each other in the comments. Okay. All right. So yeah, I think this is really informative. So far, this is definitely a lot of information. But I definitely would recommend. So the people who you're under, do you think would you recommend them? Like, do they have links, websites, or like if somebody wanted to start today, what would be your advice to them?
To be honest, I would recommend at least, you guys come to me and let me know like what's your goals, because that's one thing about me. Your goals are my goals now, because it takes a lot out of people to actually, be able to study. And if you're working all the time, it's like, when am I going to have the time to do this? Literally, the videos are like 1 minute long. And so you can literally just take the time to watch like 5 of them in 5 minutes. And if you have to go back to work, that's fine. So, like I said, it really just depends on you and how fast you want to make the money. But I highly recommend, before you sign up, just come to me. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you want to do. And I have a couple of other people that are on my team as well. My siblings are on my team because I really am about generational wealth. So I want to be able to say, okay, well, I help this person be able to stop working their job. They'll be able to focus more on their health. They'll be able to live more abundantly, and so on and so forth. So like, if working right now is taking away time from your kids, this will actually give you the time to actually be able to be there with your children. I know somebody right now who's a grandma. She's in Cancun with her grandkids right now doing this stuff.
Girl, you say Cancun.
Cancun.
Somebody said, yes, I would definitely educate myself before doing so. I agree, Jasmine. Yes, because Jasmine say trade at your own risk. Okay.
Yes.
Make sure you
Yes.
educate yourself before you jump into it. Crystal also said, yes. Oh, Eric says start small, very, very risky. He says take the time and learn because you can end up owing your broker.
Yes. That
Oh,
can happen. That's why I was saying the 1 to 3%. That's the highest you want to go. And then once you make your goal for the day, because I use a compound interest plan that it'll tell me each day what I'm supposed to be making. So it's not like I'm going in blind and just trading just to trade. I have a plan to set in for it. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it'll tell me each day like if I got to put $7 in there. And once I make my $7 a day, I'm done.
hmm. Oh, shoot. My setup finna fall apart. Okay. Somebody said my goal is 1 million. That's the peanut butter
Okay.
said.
I don't blame you,
That's
honey,
my
because I'm
goal, baby.
retiring next year. I'm retiring next year, and I'm claiming that right now.
I know that's right. Yes. Baby, she said she retiring next year, y'all. She
Next
said
year,
y'all always not hearing what she said. She said she is retiring. How old are you?
I'll
If
be
you don't mind.
29 next year. I'm 28 right now.
Baby, she said she is retiring next year. So something about what she doing is working for her. She got faith in that thing, baby. And I believe it. Baby, I need to retire next year too. Shoot. Shoot, I feel some type of way. I want to retire next year. Shoot, say taking time. Okay. So yes, like okay, so what are your goals as far as like? Because I know you said that eventually, you pretty much want to do what the people that you're under, what they're doing. That's what you're planning on doing yourself. Is creating a network of training so that way other people can come under you.
Right. So basically, in the long run, what I plan on doing, yes, I'm still gonna be with I Am Academy, but instead of you having to like, say for instance, you don't have it right now to join the academy, at least I can show you how to, fund your account, how to fund the broker and everything like that, so that whenever you're actually ready to trade, and you probably will earn the money while you're watching them, because that's what they want you to do. They want you to earn while you learn. So
Mm,
at the end of the day, that's what I'm all about. I look, how I tell people, I don't want nothing from you. I just want to see you succeed in life so that you won't have to worry about anything. I want you to be able to focus on your health if you want to, focus on whatever it is in life that you wanted to do that you couldn't do because you were stuck on a 9 to 5, and just be able to
right.
live more freely.
Hmm.
That's my
That's
goal.
one thing is being able to live carefree and be able to focus more, especially if you have children, you have spouses, you have health concerns, or even if you're trying to get on a healthier track in life. We always working a 9 to 5, working that job day to day. That
Right.
strain on you will, you will start like slacking and taking away from other areas in life because you on the go, you on the grind, you're trying to get your paper because you being at work is you getting your paper. But imagine just being able to relax, honey, in Cancun,
Yeah.
boo
Oof.
boo. In Cancun,
What?
okay.
Okay, grandma with the grandkids in Cancun. I said I can't even beat that right now.
I'm like Cancun, grandma. Hey, okay. So
Cancun.
Eric said, "Good for you, Victoria. Keep doing your thing. I got some years in trading, but would like to learn more about different SS classes."
Okay, come visit me. I got you. I promise you.
Yeah, hook her up. So if people need to, if people want to connect with you, how would you want them to connect with you? Like what platform?
Um,
I can type it in the comments.
yeah, you can come. You can do Instagram. Instagram is fine with me. A lot of people don't really do Facebook no more like that. So I know Instagram is very popular. So definitely reach out to me on Instagram, and I'd be happy to help you. I have no problem with that.
Okay, so invest with a D. Victoria. Oh, with.
Invested with Victoria. That is me.
All right, so if you guys would like to check her out, VICTORIA, invested with Victoria. Okay, so I went ahead and added you. I added her information. If you like to connect with her, please make sure you go ahead and hit her up on Instagram and you can ask her all your questions that you need answered. I also have her information linked in the description box down below if you would like to have that as well in case this goes away, because I know it goes up after a while. But yes, any more questions, you guys? Listen,
Come on.
anybody is more interested if have like is there any more interest in forex trading now than it was prior to this live? Because I know I have little to no knowledge of it, and I slightly understand what's going on. My husband is more of the numbers type situation. He's good with stuff like that. Me, I know enough.
Well, that's all right. That's why I'm here to help.
Right. So right now, are you trying to like build a team or something of like, what are you trying to accomplish? Just like today on this live, are you trying to like educate people and letting them know about forex trading so that way they can maybe join the academy? What is it called again? The
I Am Academy. Yep.
The I Am Academy. Or are you trying like, so what is it that you would like to take from today's live, or want people to know the reasoning behind it?
Okay, and essentially, I am building a team to where that, for anybody who is actually interested in trading, or like, you don't really have to be interested in trading, because I do also cryptocurrency. I don't know if you ever heard of that either, but that's like your Bitcoin, your XRP, and Ethereum. That's like something that's more of a long-term situation where you would invest one time or multiple times. You can do it the way you can do reoccurring payments towards it, and it's on an app. You don't even have to do it through the academy. So I'm not all about the academy or the academy, join the academy. But if people like, okay, well, what else can I do besides being in the academy? You can download Coinbase and literally start earning money today. Right now, XRP, Ripple is your new Bitcoin. So right now it's only 53 cents a share. It's only 53 cents a share right now. And that thing is going to shoot up just like Bitcoin. Bitcoin was only maybe 60 cents probably back in, let's see, maybe 2010 or something like that. Nobody really knew about Bitcoin. Nobody knew what it was. But now Bitcoin is $18,000, if not more, per share right now.
Wow. So that's just like right now I'm taking advantage of this opportunity, talking about the forex trading, and then years down the line, you like, I remember that girl was telling me about the day she was saying something about forex and all that.
I'm telling you, look.
So you said it's called what?
The app is called Coinbase, and anybody can download. Okay. Yeah, anybody can download it. And once you get on there, what you're looking for XRP. XRP is going to be the new Bitcoin after a while, because like I said, we're going in a digital age to where now even Visa cards, they're no longer wanting to give you the miles or the cash back. They're now offering you Bitcoin instead.
That's crazy. Peanut Butter said, I ain't gonna lie, I always thought this type of stuff was a scam. Right, because it used to just sound like foreign, like it just sounded crazy to me. I'm like, what are you talking about? Right. You didn't tell me if it's this easy to make this kind of money, then why is it even available for us to do? Like, it do sound kind of scamish when you don't know about it.
Let me break it down real quick. So way back whenever people were actually trading and they would write down their strategies on paper, and then they'll go back. That was only for people who had a net worth of $3 million. If you got $3 million, let me hold it.
Right.
You know, $3 million, you had to have a minimum net worth of $3 million, and not only that, you had to have at least $100,000 just to start your trading account. Oh, and that ain't even it. The classes started from $5,000 to $20,000. That's why nobody even knew about it right now. So right
Right.
now it's available to you because it's not as expensive anymore.
Right. So, hey, CVS family, welcome to the live stream. I'm so glad you had a chance to come by and join us tonight. Tonight, we are talking about something so different than what we ever talked about before. We ain't talking about no skincare. I don't know why Siri's all in the business. You want to know. Look at her down there. Listen, hey, the government. But yes, we talking about trading. We're talking about Forex trading, and now she's educating us more about different things and stuff like that, about how you invest in your wealth, baby. Okay, we're trying to be wealthy. She's trying to have generational wealth around here. All right, so we just here kicking back, learning. Ashley, you just keep giving peanut butter nicknames. I said, all right, butter. Me too, butter. I can't. Peach say laugh out loud. So yeah, so that is this. I ain't gonna lie, this is like so much information. So tell me this. I need to get a little bit more background from you, okay? Because I need to
Okay.
know a person like me who do not come from a finance background, like economics in school was always over my head. Like, what are you talking about? I don't Dow and all this. What? Who you talking about? Who's Dow? Like, anyway. So just to better understand the chances of somebody normal, regular like me, who don't have the background of, like, say, people who go to school for like financing and like have all these different type of degrees. Like, what is the level of education you feel like a person needs to have, or what type of like background should they come from? And answering that question, you can tell us like, what type of background do you come from? Do you come from a background where you went to school for finance, or you maybe worked at a bank and you learned about, because a lot of people don't even know about the basics. You talking about a whole trading environment, atmosphere with some whole other type of stuff, currency and all that. What? Huh? So give us a little bit more about your background and why did this interest you? Because if you walk up to me, I'm like, and I'm still like, so anybody who have my type of background and the lack of thereof in this type of industry, what can you tell them? Like, what about your background interest you to even do something like this?
Okay. So I'm gonna just fill y'all in. Y'all listening? I have no background in none of that stuff. Okay. I'm a regular person who, graduated from high school. I did not go to school for finance. I did not go to school and I did not work at a bank and none of that stuff. So don't feel discouraged. Like, look, I'm not the smartest cookie, honey, but I promise you, if I watch something and actually learn it over and over and over again, it's gonna stick with me to where it's just gonna come naturally. Okay, if I see the market doing this, I need to do that. So you don't have to have a college education to learn this stuff. Like, I literally dropped out of college to go into the military. So that should tell you something right there, So I don't have no background in this stuff at all. It's just something that you literally would have to learn and be willing to learn and stay consistent with it, because consistency is key.
Okay. So that gives a person like me, because I know there's a lot of people like me, people who may not be on right now, but people who may watch this replay. When you start talking about stuff like Bitcoin and stuff like that, like just things that seem out of our reach. Just like you said, years ago, when just being able to go to school to be educated and stuff like this cost that you say $5,000 to $20,000 for certain, so the average person automatically count themselves out when it comes to learning stuff about, this type of stuff, because it seems intimidating. It seemed like, wait a minute, I ain't, I'm not broad. This sounds like some stuff that be on in New York Times. What is it? Times Union. What is it? Child, you start scratching your head like, what the heck?
Like,
but when you realize that a regular average person with no background and anything concerning this beforehand, and someone came up to you and said, hey, listen to this, forex trading, XYZ, it can make you this much, and promise you all of this, it gives you a little bit more hope and give you more confidence. So
yes.
if y'all was wanting to know that question and y'all were just like, wait a minute, what kind of background I need to have? Because baby, honey, I barely skidded out of high school. So I answered it for y'all. Okay. So y'all don't have to be scared. If it's something, it's definitely risky, as they said before. Trade at your own risk. You definitely have to have your goals. This is what I'm taking from it. You got to have your goals as far as what you want to get out of it. So you already know your finance situation. You already know your income status. You know how much money you got, and you know how much money you can afford to risk. Now, baby girl was able to risk her whole car payment, baby, and take a leap of faith, and she able to multiply that thing up, baby. Okay, so that may not be the case for all of us, but if you have that type of excitement about this, if you got a little bit of an urge, I encourage you to just, get educated. Hit her up on her Instagram, follow her, and just, learn more about what she's doing. Like she said, she has her 7-figure mentors that she follow, and she goes to their classes at the academy, and she's listening, and she's there, and she's able to be teached. Well, she's teachable and she's coachable. So she's able to learn. So if you're interested in doing this, I encourage you all to do it, y'all. Like, it may seem intimidating, it may seem scary, but like, how are you able? I mean, you're never gonna know what you're capable of doing until you actually step out and do it. Like, you'll be surprised. I'm saying this for myself. I'm telling myself this. I'm saying this to y'all, but I'm listening to it for myself. Okay. Because like, it's interesting though, for real. Like, you just, if you're interested in doing it, I definitely encourage you all to go out there and try and see what it's all about, because you may be an expert at it and never knew that this is ever anything in your range. Like, you was just probably thought it was all of, like, how I feel like economics was, baby, you may feel like, shoot, you may be a little expert in this run, start creating your own training classes and all that. So reach out to Victoria, you guys. So if you have a question that you did not want to put on the platform because you ain't want to be all,
just come on.
Listen, she said, come on, y'all got some more questions? Come on. Y'all got some more questions? Bring them out. Bring them out. Bring them out. So yeah, so y'all know we're gonna be on here for just a little bit longer. So if y'all have more questions, comments, or anything like that, please leave them in the comments. Lord, I'm sorry. Y'all hear all that?
And one other thing I do want to add too. I watch. I had to personally develop myself into this mindset that I know that next year I'm going to be a millionaire. I already claim it. You know what I'm saying? So when you write down your goals, you want to write down your goals as an adult, but treat it as if you were a child, because a child is always excited about something. Like, oh, I can do this, or. But adults are so skeptical about things. We always want to make sure, well, let me read the fine print on this, make sure it ain't like, hold on, let me read. So when you write down your goals for this stuff, think about it. When you writing it down as an adult, but you want to act out those goals as a child, because a child has a bright imagination and they're always looking forward to the future, even though they can't see it. So that's the only thing I would really, leave with you guys as far as, how you want to achieve your goals. Treat your goals as if you were a child, okay?
Yes. Now I love that. In other words, have an imagination. You know,
Yes.
dream big, dreams do come true, you know, but you have to put forth the effort, the hard work, dedication, and the consistency. All right.
Yes.
'Cause I know, you know, you can have all the dreams in the world, honey, but you gotta at least you got to put forth that work. So if you, like she said, baby, she done put in her mind, she done accepted it, she done put it out there in the atmosphere, and she grabbed it. It's hers, it belongs to her. She will be a million, I mean, millionaire, whatever. Baby, she said she
Millionaire.
retiring next year. So whatever that income status is gonna be, because I ain't gonna put a cap on it and say millionaire, because
Uh-uh.
it could be more than that. I ain't putting no cap on it. Baby girl say she's just gonna be retired, okay, next year. I can't wait. I am excited to see it, honey. So you can be like, I told you so. I told you. No, no, just skeptical, acting like grown-ups. I'm over here with my childlike faith. That's what the Bible tells us to have childlike faith.
There
Okay.
you go.
So listen, you gotta have it because just like you said, like I think that's really, really good to write your goals down like a child, like how they ask you what you want to be, and you be like in school, you in kindergarten, you like, I want to be an astronaut. And you know, an adult be like scratching their head, like, son, you want to be an astronaut?
Astronaut. Right.
But you know, that child in their mind, they so like pure into thinking that that is possible. So when you have that
Yes.
type of faith, that type of excitement over something that you believe in, then it can come to pass. It can happen. All you got to do is just believe in it. Like
Believe. It costs you nothing
it costs
to
nothing.
believe.
Yep,
Costs you nothing.
nothing to believe. You can't have no little, but don't be having little sprinkles of doubt up in there, because that's gonna mess everything up. Okay, once you start having a little sprinkles, you gotta believe 100% wholeheartedly that you believe this chair gonna hold you up and not fall. You sat in that chair, you ain't thought about that chair was gonna fall. You like, child, unless you at somebody's house and their house is kind of suspect and that chair may be kind of wobbly. You don't know, but if you no belief and you ain't got no wobble. You gonna be straight. Peanut butter say no one says astronaut anymore. Shut up. Shut up. When I was a kid, people used to say stuff like that. They used to want to be astronaut. Like, just, my child told me she wanted to be. You remember what you told me you wanted to be? I said princess. Yeah, she said princess. So she remember. This crazy child say, well, she may not be crazy because she may be a princess. Get out. She said she wanted to be a princess. She may marry somebody prince in England or something. I don't know. Somebody country. I don't know. You never know. Princess. No. So yes, you guys. I thank everybody for participating and coming over. I hope you guys smash that thumbs up button on your way in. I hope you guys share this out. Because we need people to have generational wealth. We need everybody. Like baby girl say, she ain't trying to ask you for nothing. She don't want y'all to give her no money. She really just wants to create wealth because she is so excited. You know how you just believe in something so bad, and you want other people to believe in it too. Like, girl, no, listen, for real. Like, I'm not lying. Like, this is really happening. This girl, no, for real, he is outside. Like, you know how you be really want somebody to believe something, and you know it's possible. So it's just like, you know, that's all she wants. She wants y'all to just believe that you can do it, be encouraged, be motivated, be consistent. And she said that you can risk as low as $10, right?
Yes.
Or that, yep.
As you can risk as low as $1. You can trade $1.
Okay. But I'm talking about as far as, but you did the $200 to get into the class. So getting into that class, $200, that did you were able to use some of that money to trade, right?
No, I actually had to fund it with extra money. So that's why I was saying, you know, for those who may not have it right now, if you decided to do the class, I would give you the free training so that, you know, you can actually learn. You don't have to really have as much, I guess, to start it off and everything. So yes, the school is $200. So once you go to the school, you learn the material, you get comfortable. If you have to wait, then wait. It's not more so of a rush with that because I know everybody's not able to do as much things as they wanted to do. So with me showing it to you for free, you learn how to do it before you fund your account. So So I'd rather you feel more comfortable doing it instead of just jumping into something, not really knowing what you're supposed to be doing.
Right, because when you do have people that jump into stuff prematurely, that's when they give up quick and they never get a chance to see it fully flourish or at its highest peak because they give up. Because they like, first of all, you want to be all the way educated, honey. You have all the tools in your tool belt. You done started this job, and now you looking crazy because ain't nothing working.
Right.
So,
As
yeah.
everybody used to tell me, it takes money to make money, and
Oh
that
yes,
is
absolutely.
that's definitely what it is right there.
Yes, it definitely takes money to make money, honey. You can't it take money to make money. Cut dry, period. Explanation point, that's the end of it. Take
That's
money to
it.
make money. So of course it's gonna take something to start up. It ain't gonna just be out the gate. But she did offer and say the train, if you're interested and would like to do it, please hit her up on Instagram. All right. I put it inside of the comments. I'm gonna put it in the comments again right now because it done scrolled up. Let me go ahead and add her Instagram here. So now, and you had said your siblings was on board. Like, that's excellent.
Yes.
Usually they be the most skeptical ones when you start and stuff. They looking at you like, girl, you doing what? Girl, you must be
No,
the
but
oldest.
I am the second oldest
Okay.
of 8.
Oh
So
wow.
all of them, well, I have 2 because one, he already knew about it. He was actually doing it before I even mentioned it to him. If anybody was familiar with like Robinhood, Acorn, Stash, or anything like that, that was something that was technically in being in the market as far as stocks goes and everything like that. He already knew about it, so it was something that he was already interested in, so he jumped on it immediately.
Okay. Okay. Wow. So that's still good though. Like, child. I can call my siblings and be like, y'all fake. Cause all I'm trying to get y'all to do is come subscribe to my little po channel. And they over here. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing for my people who may be out there watching. Don't
Right.
think I'm throwing y'all under the bus. But yeah.
Any more
All
questions?
right, all
Anybody got
right.
any more questions?
Ain't nobody got no more questions. Y'all was in here booming earlier. I'm trying to throw my husband a hint. Cause I don't know. I now I can't say I don't know about Forex because obviously you done told me what it was. Okay. But um I'm interested to know more. I'm interested to dig into it more and do some more research. And I encourage everybody else to do the same thing.
Research.
Um
That's what I did first.
researching, honey. Yes.
And
So
I post.
the person who approached you, was it somebody who you who were like, or somebody who knew you, they just walked to you and was like, you want to do Forex?
No, they came to me through a group that I was in on Facebook called Fearless Queens. So we what we do in there, of course, we build each other up. If anybody has a business, we support their businesses and everything like that. So when the young lady came in my DM, she was like, "Oh, are you interested in Forex?" I was like, "What's that?"
Say
So
what?
or she was like, "Are you interested in Forex?" And I was like, "What is that?" I was like, "I didn't know nothing about it, so I thought it was somebody trying to scam me, take my money, just like how anybody else would."
Oh
So,
yeah.
so after a while, like I said, it took me about 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks, I looked at it. I was like, I gotta be optimistic about this stuff because I know where I'm trying to head in life, and I can't be scared to try something new. So I did my research. I looked at it, and it seemed very credible. So I was
Mm-hmm.
just like, okay, I'll give it a shot. Leap of faith,
Right.
because success is 99% spiritual and 1% physical.
Mm.
1%
Right.
physical.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I did it, I was like, okay, I'm about to give you my car payment now. I need this back.
Right.
So after a while, and then I start getting real good at it. I was like, okay. Then next thing I know, I already had my car payment back. I was like, okay. Now what else can I do with this to see where I can go, right? And then that's when I made the $2,000 in 1 week. Now, mind you, I don't take anything out. My trading account keeps multiplying each day because I don't take nothing out. Now you can take it out. So I'm not saying that once you put it in, you can't take it out. You can take it out. But being that I know where I'm trying to head towards and what my goal is, if I would have shown y'all my goal, y'all would think like, how is that even possible? Like that's a big number, especially with the compound interest and everything like that. It literally said by 2022, 360 business days from what was it? December the 14th. Well, today, December 14th.
Oh.
I would have over $6 billion. That's just what the compound, what my daily goals are. Up until 2022 of May, I was supposed to have at least $6 billion in my trading account.
And that's staying steady on your goals as far as what it says that you should be making per day. As long as you stay consistent and stay on the same pattern, then and like you said, it doesn't have environmental factors as far as like the economy where it can crash and you can lose it all and stuff like that. So it's pretty much like the money is there to stay. So is there a penalty to take the money out?
No. Once you actually, get it to a certain point, one thing I would suggest to everybody, if you get a trading account, don't take the bonuses. Because when you take the bonus, that means you're going to have to try to double or triple the amount that you would want to take out first.
Right.
So when I'm not sure who mentioned it, saying that I can't remember what the question was as far as a risk in it, and you would have to end up paying your trader. That's what it was. You would end up having to pay your broker back.
Right.
That's when you take those bonuses, that's what's happening. You're going to end up having to pay your broker back first before you be able to take money out. So I highly recommend that if you're planning on doing that, don't take the bonuses. Because that's when you're going to have to pay back the broker first before you be able to take your money out.
That's when they end up coming to get you, like on the movies and stuff. Oh, okay. It's starting to make more sense now the more I talk about it. So, all right. I had a question, but I'm trying to think about what the question was. Oh my God. I know you were talking about I had a question. After I asked the question about is there a penalty to take it out? Oh, okay. So I know you were asked, you said something about earlier, like basically this is your no more 9 to 5, right? So if you're not taking any money out, say a person who don't have any other source of income, whether it's a significant other or anything like that. So if you're not taking the money out, how would you be investing in it to make it continue? I guess you would have to take something out if you don't have any other income.
So what I would suggest is have two, not one, but two trading accounts. One, you're investing in long term, and the other one is more so for your bills. So if you have any car payments, any mortgages are due, or your phone bill is due, you'll be able to go and refer back to that other trading account so that you won't have to really bother with the main one that you're trying to build long term.
Okay, so the trading account would just be your basic checking account that you would set up through a regular bank.
Basically.
Right. Okay. And so somebody asked, do you need two separate accounts? You just said it would be wise to have two separate accounts.
Right, because
He
you
also,
also have to realize too, I'm still in the military. I can't get out until like a few more years later. So that's why I
right,
have like the extra income coming in. So I really don't have to touch my trading account.
right. Okay, and say so you made 2K. Why not take 1K out and keep 1K in?
Because I have an end goal in mind. So I know if I was to pull that out, I would have to work a little bit harder to make that back up again.
Because you have to make
So
double, put it back, plus make more. Like,
right,
with a big
to make
six.
up for where
Yeah.
you take that out. So that's why I would suggest if you're planning on taking it out, make two trading accounts. One for, for whatever you want to do as far as like bills, and like say for instance like you want to go shopping, that's up to you. Then have the other one set to the side where you can invest in it long term. So you really don't want to bother that one, because that one is actually where you would follow your compound daily interest plan.
Right. Okay. So the compound interest plan, who is that? So who gives you that plan? Like, do you just set that up yourself? Do you get options and you choose which plan you want to be under?
It's actually like you can actually Google it. It's called compound daily interest, and I type in what I started off my trading account with. I started off with $100, and what I wanted to risk, which between is 1 to 3%. So I put 3% at the most that I will be risking each day, and then I would do it over a course of 120 days or 360 days. What I did, and basically reinvesting 100% of it, meaning not taking anything out. And we don't trade on the weekends, so you have a life. We don't trade on the weekends. We literally stop Friday after 12 p.m. On the afternoon, and we're done. We're done till Sunday night. So you have a life. So it's like, some people will come to me like, well, will I have a life after this? When I start this, because I don't want to have to use too much of my time to, learn this material. You literally Sunday through Thursday, basically. That's the only time you trading.
Okay. And so you said, because I remember you mentioning a time frame earlier today where you said so and so from the morning to the afternoon, and then you do something again. Is that the time frames that you're referring to when you were saying earlier?
Well, with that's more so of the educator's schedule.
Okay, the
Those
educator
were
schedule,
yeah.
right.
So
Okay.
those are the ones I watch the most.
So you watch their videos, and then it's an app that you use, right? I'm assuming it's some type of app that you're using whenever you get the signals about when to, trade and when not to trade. It's an app that you're using. Is that
You can actually use an app, but it actually comes through the actual Go Live that they have, like the educators use, and they'll literally type in so you can see it. So while they're talking, they're typing in what signals they want you to go and actually look at, so that whenever they call out what, let's see, like what entry point that they want you to enter in the market, they'll literally type it down there so you can see it. So it's not like you're going in blind or anything like that. You literally see
it's
word
following
for
what they
word.
say? You just use your money, but how are they making money? Because it has to be. I understand that you want to see people succeed and be successful and make money, be wealthy, but they have to be profiting something. What are I
They
guess they're profiting $200 by getting the training.
Nope. Which I really do too. Basically, when you watch them, they're trading too. So you're watching live trading all day. So it's not like when they don't get none of that stuff. That literally just goes to the school to help you get all the education that you need, get whatever programs they have that they suggest you to get and everything like that. That does not go to the educator at all. Like they actually
Oh,
started doing this and been doing it for a while. So, we have people who've been in the industry as far as I Am Academy for like years, like 2 years or something. Like it's something that you really had to build up on in order to get that position there. So you had to be good at trading in order to do that.
okay. Just it went out. Okay, came back. Okay, so you can Jasmine said you can gain more profits with bigger lots, or does she mean loss?
Lots.
Lot.
Basically, she's talking
Okay.
about the lot size. Now, yes, you can gain bigger profits with bigger lot size, but I honestly, for people who are just new to this, I wouldn't start off with a big amount that you want to trade with first. Start off small so that, if anything happens to your trade and everything like that, you won't be losing a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, you can. If you wanted to make more money, yes, you can go up. You can literally trade up to your whole trading account. But I don't recommend it because you could risk losing it all. So if you're not really familiar with it and you don't really understand what you're doing, I don't recommend doing a big lot size.
Okay. Hey Morgan, welcome to the live stream, honey. Hey Phyllis Lucky, welcome back to the live stream. Jasmine say risky. Hey Jasmine girl, hey. Nah. Oh, my back hurt. Okay. Whew, it's getting good. She say I'm aggressive. I know that's right. So you do your 3%, huh? She
Or
say
she probably do a little bit more than 8%.
she do.
No, I'm just saying. I don't know. I really don't know what she do.
Oh, I'm about to say you can go up to 8%.
Yeah, you can. Like, it's literally up to you. It's just, I follow a plan that I know I can stick with and that I'm comfortable with. So, if you're
Right.
comfortable with going bigger, then go big. Go big, honey.
Because you can go big, get it, take it, and then like inch back. Because that's how I would go. I feel like this remind me of like gambling or something a little bit. Gambling, how I would gamble, because I'm not like a gambler. I'm like a cheap gambler. So I'm like the one that, I bet like $450 on a spin on a slot machine. Like, I mean, $4.50. My bad. Not $450. I would bet like $4.50 on there, bet big one time, get it up, and then take it and then go back to betting like 7 cents. Keep playing 7 cents and just keep going. That's how I feel like I look at it. Like that's how I would do it. I would just throw all I got in and then penny pinch back, then gradually increase, and then I start decreasing whenever my spirit telling me to do so. Like I feel like I need to back up some, I back up. I need to increase, I increase. I need to decrease, I decrease. So, Morgan said, what is the topic about? Okay, Morgan. So I don't know if you're familiar. I know you're a little bit younger, but she's here. She does Forex trading. Yeah, that's pretty much what she's doing. It's different from any other live. I know usually I have people on here who does like natural products, all kinds of stuff dealing with the skincare and all that kind of stuff. But today we're talking about wealth, building wealth, and gaining control of your life, and doing so by creating an established amount of money for yourself. Love the contact. I think you made
content.
Thank you, Mark. I really appreciate it. Okay. Yeah. So that's pretty much what we're talking about, Morgan. Yeah, so now we're just kind of like, catching up towards the end. We finna get ready and close out in just a little bit. Yeah, so is there anything else you find to be useful for us to know about, or any more questions out there, you guys? Y'all have any questions? Jasmine, honey, you out there, girl? Do you got some feedback? Do you got some information you feel like it'll be great for us to know, girl? Go ahead and chime in.
But one thing I would like to
you say this morning to me, I'm under 16. I know, girl.
But hey, don't knock it, because I have one lady right now who has her 16-year-old doing this.
Right.
16.
I was gonna ask you, is it our age requirement on it?
I think the youngest you can be is 16 to start, because like we have people who, graduated high school and they really don't want to go to college, but they want to find something else to do, as far as being more so of an entrepreneur. That's what my sister is. Like she always had an entrepreneur mindset to where she was like, I really don't want to be working for nobody. Like so
Right.
she made it known to me like, hey, I'm an entrepreneur. I will not work for nobody else. So I was like, okay, you my number one pick right there. Because I know she has a stronger mindset. And your mindset. That's the one thing that is so important, your mindset. How you think every day. You can't have a negative mindset doing this. And you can't
Mm-hmm.
have a gambling mindset doing this. Because when you have a gambling mindset, you're going to lose each and every time.
Right. See, so my whole point of view I just gave. That's what I started thinking about. I was thinking about like gambling. Like I felt like that's what it was like. But that's a very good key point that you made though. If you got a gambling mindset, then you gotta like shift it into thinking more of a what? Investing?
Millionaire.
Okay. Okay, girl. Okay, so Morgan say she want to be an entrepreneur. Yes, she said she want to be an entrepreneur. Okay, girl. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, you can do it. So, what type of stuff are you interested in? What type of right now? These new generations, honey, is nothing but like entrepreneurs,
Yes.
boss millionaires, honey. That's coming out the womb, creating and establishing businesses and wealth for their generation. Their generations ain't even started yet. So it's just like mind blowing to me how motivated these young people is. Like crazy. Okay. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, honey, be an entrepreneur. Okay. Shoot, if you're interested in Forex, if you have Instagram, you are more than welcome to hit her up on her Instagram. It's exactly what it is on her name card that says invested with Victoria. Oh, cosmetology, girl.
Okay,
We talking
I
about
was a
business,
cosmetologist.
girl.
I was
Yes,
a
I was.
cosmetologist too.
Huh?
I was a cosmetologist too.
Yes, me too, girl. I went to school, got my little license, honey. I worked in the salon when I came back from the military. When I came back from active duty.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, cosmetology.
Okay.
Now, baby, you can make some coins. And then now it's a whole nother story as to why I stopped doing that full time. But anyway, it's definitely endless money. Like you really can make some good money in that. But that's a whole
Yeah.
nother life, whole nother time. Well, I can bring somebody else up here who can talk about the cosmetology world that's banging and doing her thing, honey, right now.
I'm telling
But
you.
yes. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Ms. Morgan, because you struck an ideal in my mind by you saying that. But yes, be an entrepreneur, girl. Do your thing. Okay. Do your thing. So this is real interesting. I thank you, Victoria, for coming on here, girl, because this
You're
is
welcome,
like
Kurt.
very interesting, girl. I'm finna retire with you next year. Let me see. I got my little vision board right here. I'm looking at of how much I said I wanted to make this year.
Mm-hmm.
This is petty now. That's not the little what you say childish dream. I need a childish dream that's gonna blow. It's gonna blow the whole. That's gonna have me thinking I'm crazy. Okay, like girl, you gonna make how much? Doing what? Yeah,
Look,
but you
I
gotta
already
have
told
that.
you they would have thought I was crazy if I was able to show y'all my compound daily interest plan on here. Y'all would be like, that's impossible. How in the world you gonna do that in 2 years? Because guess what? I got God on my side, and ain't nothing impossible with Him.
Nothing. Nothing. Especially when you're doing your part. You doing your part. He gonna meet you the rest of the way. That's it. He's the secret ingredients. The secret ingredients of anything being successful, honey, is that key.
I'm telling you, because like
Michael
the people
Shea
say,
just joined us. She say, "Hey, Queen. Hi, chat. Hey, Life with the Sunflower Lady. Welcome to the live stream. Now, today's live stream is so different than any other live stream I've ever done before. We're here talking about Forex trading. Sunflower Lady, are you not are you, I get so tongue twisted because I try to talk so fast. But do you have any knowledge on Forex trading? Do you know anything about it? Because I know my Virgo sister, y'all be knowing some of everything. I feel like you know a little bit something. Do you know anything about Forex trading? Because that's what we've been talking about for the last hour and a half. So if you have any inputs, we would love it. Any questions, we would love it. Any feedback, we would love it. Okay. So I know you got something. Hey Najee girl, welcome to the live stream. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up on your way in. Yes. We just here talking about Forex trading. Najee, I feel like you know about it too. What you know about Forex trading? What y'all know? That's how we should have started off, the little icebreaker. What y'all know about Forex trading? What are some of the myths that y'all have heard about Forex trading? That's how we can end it. That's how we can end it. What are some of the things that y'all have learned about Forex trading that y'all did not know? The people who are just coming in, if you've never heard of it before, or would like a quick little brief rundown of what's it all about, then comment that down below as well. We can get you informed real quick because we want everybody to make these dollars, baby. Everybody. So let us know. Let us know what's going on. Let us know. I know it's a delay, so we're gonna let them catch up a little bit.
All right.
She said, "No, ma'am, I haven't. I think give me the basics." Okay, so now they say they can make good money if you do it right. Okay, girl. All right, all
Right.
right. Yes. So give them a little bit of a quick little synopsis now about
All
what
right.
Forex is for the ones that's on the end coming in.
All right. So one thing I did not say in the beginning when I should have, Forex is literally the abbreviation for foreign exchange. So meaning if you were to, let's say, leave the United States and you're traveling to Japan, you will want to trade in your US dollar for the Japanese yen so you can spend the money there. But when you get ready to leave, you got to take that same Japanese yen that you just purchased and turn it back into the US dollar. And that's literally what I trade on every single day except but Friday, Saturday.
Okay. So does that make sense, y'all? She trade on that currency that's getting flopped back and
Swapped
forth,
out. Swap
swapped
back
out.
and forth.
You trading on it. So it's like you placing a bet on it, right? Is
Right.
that like you
It's like you
placing?
almost placing a bet on it, just so that you're just hoping that the market either goes up or down at that entry point that you go into. And then if it does,
Oh,
you're in
okay.
profit.
Oh,
You're in
okay.
profit.
Okay. Okay. So you're hoping the market goes up. So what factors can cause the market to go up?
Say for instance, when you're trading against with the US dollar and the Japanese yen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So anything that is on the left side is going to be weaker. So anything on the right side, you want it to be stronger. So that means you're hoping that the US dollar is going to be weaker than the Japanese yen. That will actually cause the market to go down. Now, if the Japanese yen ends up being weaker than the dollar, that means the market is going to go up.
Okay.
So that's how you will really know exactly when and where to enter in the market because it's like more than just just watching the screen. You really have to pay attention and make sure that this currency isn't on the news because if it's on the news, it could really like switch it up to where it's like not even stable anymore. So that's another reason why I said you really have to be patient and let the market come to you as far as an entry point. Because if it's doing this crazy movement, that means you need to move on to a new currency.
Oh, okay. So typically you can stick with one currency for a while as long
Mhm.
as it's going, at a constant. But if
Right.
you stick, if it's at a currency that's kind of like, so I guess my question is like, what causes that currency value or whatever to change?
Mhm.
Like, what all of a sudden make it worth more? Like, what goes on to make it worth more?
Okay, let's use Black Friday for instance, right?
Okay.
You're gonna have a lot of people out spending the US dollar. So say for instance, while they're out spending that dollar, that actually makes the currency value go up. So if
Mm.
nobody's purchasing anything with the Japanese yen, that's gonna make this currency go down. So that's why the US dollar will actually gain value the more you use it. So
Oh.
the less that you use it, it loses value. The more that you use it, it gains value.
Hmm. So that's why they're trying to say the US dollar is not worth. Is that one of the reasons why it's not worth
Right. It's
making
actually the US dollar is just I'm gonna just say this, like money is about to be extinct.
right?
Money is about to be extinct. Something that you can hold in your hand is about to be extinct. Now, that's why I was really encouraging you guys to get on, the Coinbase app and getting XRP. If you don't know what that is, it's okay. But I promise you, in a few years, you're gonna be thanking me because it's gonna move just like how Bitcoin moved. Because if you didn't catch it back in 2010 when it was like 63 cents, now Bitcoin is almost $18,000 a share. Right now,
Right.
XRP is only 50, I think only 50, 51 cents or 50 cents right now, but it's constantly growing every day. It was, when I first saw it, I kid you not, it was only 13 cents a share. 13
Mm-hmm.
cents. Now, in the time frame of the month that I've seen it grew from 13 cents to 63 cents. And then, of course, depending on the market, it might change over time. That's one of those things that you invest in long term.
Mm.
But I promise y'all, I'm not kidding. I'm not trying to make y'all download this app and put y'all money in there. I
Listen,
promise
I
y'all.
don't I don't download a Coinbase. You have to see what it's all about, child. I'm down. It's trying to download, but yes, because I didn't want to forget the name of it, so I went ahead and So Najee say she made 1K. She said it win a lose. Sometimes you have to know when to get out. Right.
Right. That's definitely, look, I'll always say when you win the I always recommend make sure you have your daily compound plan in front of you, because if you don't, you're just going to be entering the trade just to enter in it and not knowing when to get out.
Mm-hmm.
So when the way that I do it, I have a set amount that I'm looking for each day to win in my trade. Once I win that, I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you lose, this is if you lose. If you lose your trade, you're done. You're done for the day. So when you come back tomorrow, that means you got to double up on to gain what you lost and to
Yes.
be on top
Let's make
of
a
what you're
profit.
planning. Right. So
Right.
basically, that'll actually get you back to your goal. Say, for instance, if you were to lose money that day, if you lose one thing, I always recommend just stopping, because you can, if you keep entering in it, because if you have that gambling mindset, here we go again with the gambling mindset, you're
Mm-hmm.
going to lose all of your hard earned money. And you don't want to see that. Look, I'm telling you, I'm only telling you from experience.
Right.
I'm only telling you from
That
experience.
$1,500, baby.
Trust me.
Girl. Right. Mm. That was good though. That was interesting. Interesting. Yep, he said so. That's like it's a lot of information.
Yeah, it can be a lot,
That's a
but
lot of information. But I
it
know
can be a lot.
it's only a lot of information because we're not looking at the information. We're
Correct.
having to visualize the information. Whereas you said when they're doing the training, they're actually like inputting the trades. They're actually like on the screen, putting in numbers, moving stuff around or whatever. So you're able to visually see it. So if you're like me and a visual learner, this is kind of
Yes,
like I'm trying to picture it,
yes,
you know. So I think it'd be more hands-on training with stuff like this is more informative. um Having like a graph, like if I was able to like
right.
show y'all a rough draft sheet of what it would look like if you was to put your
Mhm.
trades in, and what the entry point would look like, and how it's going to look with if they had a candlelight, the candlelit signals, and what it would look like. That's why I kept asking questions like, is it an app? Like, what does it look like? So is it a notification coming from your phone? So it's kind of
Right.
like it seemed crazy because it's like mumbo jumbo. It's like, but it makes sense. It makes sense at the same time. It definitely makes sense for sure. Like,
One thing I can say, I don't know who or how many people out there done cheated on the test.
mhm.
You literally copying and pasting, copy, paste. It's just that simple. You literally looking at what they saying, lining it up with whatever currency that they asking you to enter at, and literally copying exactly what they're doing. Literally just that simple.
What somebody asked
So
earlier, like, is this legal? This made me feel like, is this legal? How they letting
cor-
them make this much money out here?
look, let me tell you, when I looked it up first, I had to make sure. I said, look, let me look and see if they got tax information down there. And
Right,
I found it. I said, okay, I'm cool with it now. If I didn't
right.
see that, oh, trust me, I was gonna get out with the quickness. Ain't nobody about to have me
Had me
pay.
hemmed up. You gotta explain to the judge.
Right, like I was
Yeah.
just trading, and they don't want to hear that. Bro,
They
I'm gonna
don't care
just
about
take your
no not
money.
even. Like, that's crazy. That's all I'm thinking about. It's like, how is they allowing us to make this much money? It's
It's
impossible.
crazy.
Like, wow. Like, but if you're able to make that much money, then they're making like quadruple that amount. Like, the
Right,
government gotta be getting something from it.
something they
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 tax.
they get a little piece.
That's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy how things is gonna be so. It's gonna be digital. Like, it's like crazy to even think about.
Gotta prepare for it now. I'd rather you be
Mhm.
prepared for it now than when it get here be like, well, ain't nobody telling me. Well, you can't say Victoria never told you.
Mhm. They gonna be knowing it because like sooner or later, that's what they're gonna be. That's what they're gonna be talking about in school. Like, it ain't gonna matter about knowing how to count
Mm-hmm.
dimes, nickels, and quarters, and distinguish a dollar from a $5 bill and $100 bill. Child, they gonna be around this mug. I don't even know how they gonna be asked stuff for.
Look,
By
they gonna swipe something on their arm, be like, "Here you go, take this out. That's how much I pay."
very think, baby, that'll be D-Day, honey. I ain't taking that mark of the beast. I ain't giving me no barcode. Talk about scan something. You ain't
Man,
finna child boo. You say many, it's many ways to make extra money out here, right?
right,
Yes,
and that
so
is
many
definitely
ways
one of
to
the
make extra
quickest
money.
ways.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm yawning, y'all.
Somebody need a nap.
It's so cold in this house. I had the air on. It's freezing in here, so I'm just over here with the chill bumps. Like, so y'all know how cold air make you tired.
Oh, yeah,
But yes,
trust
but
me.
there's many ways out here to make money. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
honey. I surely appreciate it. Well, you guys, if you do not have any further questions, comments, feedback, concerns, anything like that, we have been on here for now. It's been almost 2 hours. You know, we had a little mishap at the beginning, girl. Girl, all that. And then it's so crazy because we were just talking about these lives been going crazy. You know, your Facebook and stuff live was messing up and all that. And then here I am on here trying to tell you about like how it's gonna be no da da da. But girl, I get on here and then it wasn't even no issue. I had the freaking thing muted. I'm sitting here, but anyway, yes, you guys. So anybody who joined us at the end, please make sure you go back and watch the replay. She definitely dropped some nuggets out there for us to learn from. She was challenged with so many different questions that was coming out there. It was really, really good information, you guys. So if you missed out on this live and you just joined in at the end, please make sure you go back. Go ahead and run it back to the beginning. Sit you just know, get you something to eat, child. Get comfortable, honey, and let's take some notes. You know, and if you do not get all the knowledge you need out this live, which you're not going to get everything you need because it was only 2 hours, like hours and change or whatever. So you're going to have to go back and research. You're going to have to go back and look some things up. Like she said, she attend I Am Academy. So if you're interested in that, please hit her up so that way you can join the I Am Academy, and maybe if you have some extra coins after these Christmas holidays, you know, you can invest in your future, or you can just go ahead and make that risk right now. I'm not trying to pressure nobody. I'm just saying if it's in your spirit to move, go ahead and move, honey. Okay, right. Spirit, but it was a lot of fun. It was very interesting learning about this. I feel like I'm a little bit more smarter. I feel a little bit more smarter. That's not even grammatically correct, okay? But I feel like I can go in there and talk to my husband a little bit more about this because he's more savvy in this area than me. But now I can kind of say I know a little bit. I get it now. Now I'm downloaded the app. I'm just gonna, look over it, look up the reviews and stuff like that. I'll probably research the I Am Academy thing and just get some more information about it. Probably research watch a couple of videos about Forex and just kind of get more knowledge. So I encourage all of you to do the same thing. So after you went back to the beginning, rewatched it, replay, then do some more research and make sure you hit up your girl. I'm gonna put it up inside the chat box again at Invested in case you just want to click the link and go on over. Or I don't even know how if it'll allow you to do that on here, but Invested with Victoria. I'll just add it to the chat again.
I do want to leave one thing with everybody. One thing. If you don't sacrifice for what you want will be sacrificed.
Can I drop the mic? You heard what she said. She said, if you do not sacrifice what you want will be sacrificed. I believe that's how you said it. Yes, y'all heard what she said. Drop the mic, honey. Drop the mic. Baby, she said, so you have, listen. We just, let's just keep dropping stuff, baby. Baby, listen, y'all have to be wise in your future, okay? Make them investments now. If you have children, even if you don't have kids, honey, let's go ahead and build this wealth. We got this. All right, so we really thank Miss Victoria. Y'all so rude. How y'all left? And I ain't even said bye to y'all yet. Y'all already skipped out and leaving. You know what I'm saying? It just be the fake people for me. I'm just playing y'all. But y'all know I'm going to sit on here for another 10 minutes because I want it to be an even 2 hours because just the way it's set up, I want it to be even 2 hours. So if you need to leave, I totally understand. But I really, really, truly appreciate you for being on here with me today. I hope you come back. Maybe come back to us in like another couple of months to give us an update, just to continue to push us. Because if we ain't decided today, in like 3 months, honey, when you done already made 3 months into 2021 and you already up on your goal toes, baby, we gonna be convinced then. Okay, we ain't convinced. And I'm saying if we ain't convinced now, we're gonna be convinced in 3 months. Okay, because then we're gonna see the profit. We're gonna be like, hold up now, wait a minute, what happened? You know what I'm saying? So we got to see some updates. All right. So you got to come back
Okay.
on the show in 3 months and let us see what's what. All right. So because I hope by then I will have, I know by then, I know by then, because I'm really interested in this. Like, because I definitely have a lot of time in the day to add, something like this on my plate. So I'm definitely gonna do some research and see what's what and whatever. So in a couple months, I hope you come back. I hope you got some
Oh
great
yeah.
news to share with us. I hope this pandemic don't cause any delays in you coming
Ain't
back.
gonna fit me
I
at
know that's
all.
right. It ain't gonna affect me, baby. Okay. So, yes, honey. So I really appreciate you. I know I keep saying that, but I got like a couple more minutes. I got 10 minutes on the clock up here to hit my two hour now rambling. So if you are already at this point on this live and you just joined and you're at this point, you can go ahead and click off because nothing else from here is probably gonna be informational. It just me running my mouth. So I really appreciate everybody for joining my live, for stopping through, for sharing, for liking it, for leaving comments, for engaging, for asking those questions, all that kind of stuff, you guys. I know you can be anywhere, but you chose to be here with us this Small Business Monday. And I do this each and every single Monday from 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until 9:30 p.m. I like to jumpstart the work week, jumpstart your, just let's just start your week off with supporting somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's what my Small Business Mondays is all about. It's about engaging with each other and just supporting one another to get to our goals. We all have goals, but we can't get there by ourselves. So just encouraging one another and uplifting each other. And that's what this platform is all about, honey. So yes, check me out each and every Monday. If you have a small business or you know somebody else who have a small business that would benefit from this platform, please reach out to me on my Instagram at Queen J Warren, same as my YouTube channel, and DM me your information and we can go from there and we can go ahead and chop it up and get you on a live. Okay. So that's that. So I'm just gonna continue to ramble and I'll see you guys later. So, Miss Victoria, if you want to leave, that's fine. If you want to stay for now, that's cool. But the
I'm
live is over
cool.
with that, y'all. We can kick back and relax.
I'm cool. I'm cool. I can stay
That's
to
your week
the
off now. No,
end.
I really want to, but I'm not.
Oh, I'll take mine off with the quickness.
Girl, you get baby had that stocking cap on. This thing so tight. Woo.
See, now if it was just you and me on the phone, I probably would have had to go ahead and just snatch it on down. But I
Yeah,
ain't
yeah. Listen, I gotta remember we ain't on FaceTime. We actually only people live, and that is being somebody can screen record us. But girl, I've been pulled this
want.
thing right off and said, "Baby," and be sitting there scratching my braids. Ooh,
Girl,
I
I
can't
gotta
wait.
see my name is Patricia, so I have to sit Patricia over to the side while
That's what you call your natural hair, Patricia.
I call my wig Patricia.
You call
I
your
gotta
oh
take
your
I
girl.
gotta take Patricia off and let her settle down for the night. I gotta mentally
Yes,
prepare for tomorrow. So
yes, girl. Oh my goodness. I don't even got no name for this thing. This child. Child, she just a struggle. I don't even know how she's still hanging around. She done been through so much.
oh,
So much. Girl, yes, honey. So y'all who's on here, if y'all are not caught up with my vlogmas, catch up on my vlogmas. This is Vlogmas Day 14. So I'm sorry I didn't have no Christmas carols playing in the background, but yeah. You'll get that in tomorrow's video. So yeah. Yes, honey. So that is funny. I'm definitely, girl, I can't wait this week. Ooh, it's gonna be gone. Girl, I downloaded it. Let me download the app. Yep, Coinbase.
hmm
Ooh. This is exactly what I imagined in my mind. When you was talking, I was imagining a graph that looked like
that's
this.
exactly what it looks like.
That's
Exactly what
in my
it looks like.
I was like, this doesn't sound like it's gonna be a graph. It's gonna be a whole bunch of this. Like, now why they want my
Exactly.
personal name and email address?
Look, they gotta make sure to make a profile for you.
Right. They gotta know who they finna send these coins to. But you said that this is not Forex. This is the other thing that you were talking about. That is the
That's more so cryptocurrency.
cryptocurrency. I'm gonna look at that up and see. Girl, we need to come up. This need to be like a talking about 3 months. This need to be like a bi-weekly occurrences or whatever. Like every couple
Every
weeks.
couple weeks.
Just hop on this mug and
Hmm.
let's do an update. What's going on? Like? Let's share knowledge. What have you learned in the last 2 weeks that you did not know last time we met up? So we
Right.
can discuss,
Right.
brainstorm, discuss and
I'll be happy to come back. Just let me know, girl. Anytime.
yes, girl. We may have to do that. We may have to do that before, just to get people in the mind. Because 2 weeks from now would be basically New Year's Eve. Like,
Right.
I think Christmas on what day? I don't even know what day Christmas
Ooh,
on.
Lord, I don't even know.
Oh, it's on a Friday. Yeah, Friday. Okay, so
Okay.
that Monday would be the 28th. That would be 2 weeks from today.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks from today. We may revisit this conversation 2 weeks from today after I have fully educated myself more to see where I
Okay.
am. Maybe some people by then may have looked up some stuff on their own, and we can come back
Right.
and revisit.
Okay. Well,
Mhm.
I'll do that. Just let me know. I'll be right here.
Yes, girl. Yes. Okay, okay, okay. Because I know I was hearing people say like, because I thought it was like team building, where it's like, you know how you sell like with the paparazzi, I sell paparazzi
Hmm.
or whatever. So you got people under you. It's like the more people you have under you, the more money you will make. That's what I thought it could be too. That's what I thought like the forex stuff was.
But you can build your business off of that though. That they have that option where not only can you just trade, but you can actually make it into an independent business opportunity, which is called IBO under them. And
Mhm.
you can make residual income as well. So it's like you don't have to really depend on just trading. You can make it something to where you're constantly receiving money each month from the school just to have people learn this information. So anybody has the opportunity to do it. And even if they just want to just do that, that's totally fine. So, you have options. You literally, and that's why I say, you know what, that 28th, I feel like I'm probably gonna have to come back because they're gonna drop an e-commerce site, so they'll teach you everything. But they have
Mm,
it all the way down to the. I promise you, we just gonna have to say that for another time. We're gonna save this for another time.
yes. Okay. Okay. So the 28th sound like it probably work, and we can revisit and talk about this. Okay. Okay. So okay. Because I'm definitely like, mm,
Cause
I'm
I
interested.
honestly say, in what 2020 has taught me the most is that you can't just live off of just one source of income. You have to have at least two or three sources of income just to even live in these times right now.
Right.
So that's one thing that I do like about it. They do give you multiple options of actually learning material so that you can create more sources of income for yourself. So it's not
Right.
like they're being selfish, like, oh, just pay me and you do this. No, you literally can make your money back just like
Right.
that.
And so, like with the people that you have under you, they don't necessarily have to make money as long as they just sign up for the school.
Right. Like if that's not what you want to do, like if you just want to trade, you can do that. If you want to be an independent business owner, you can do that. You can do e-commerce, you can do the cryptocurrency. Like they have multiple streams of income in one school.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna put that in my phone. I am Academy. Okay. I am Academy. Okay, I am Academy, honey. Girl, why? Why does the first thing pop up? Y'all don't Google I Am Academy.
Yeah, please don't Google it. That because they will have you discouraged, and that's what had me first. So don't. I recommend if you do your research, I Am Academy is not going to be the very best thing. It's going to be looked basically frowned upon.
Right.
So that's why I always say go off your own judgment, not by what somebody else says. Because I'm in the
Right.
school and I have no problem with it at all.
Right. And that's how most things are whenever you're researching and look at reviews. People have their own outlook or opinion towards things because it's their own
Right.
experience. Your experience may be totally different. Just like, you a hotel, they may be like, but nah, hotels, nah, they ain't got the same. If them Negroes got 3 stars, then believe they got 3 stars for a reason.
You're right.
Hotel is
But
not a good example. But I still do get it though. Just make sure if you do research this stuff, don't just base it off of one person's experience, but
right.
just do thorough research to see how things go. To see where the Holy Spirit leads you. But yes, Miss Victoria, I appreciate you being here. Girl, I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you riding through with me. I don't know who this third person is that's still here. It say 3, but I appreciate a third person. It probably my kids. It's probably not swear. Probably is. But anyways, you guys, so listen, hit up Victoria. All right, hit her up. Make sure you connect with your host, me. If you're not already connected with your girl, make sure you connect with me. All right, thumbs up this video if you have not already thumbs it up. Go ahead and share it out. If you have not already shared it out, then go ahead and hit that replay button and watch it again. So yes, my warriors, I really appreciate it. So I'm going ahead and close out this live. It's been live. It has been litty. So I'll see you in the next video. Well, the next live stream. Miss Victoria, I will be contacting you. You already know. But
I'm ready.
everybody else, I appreciate y'all for joining my live. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And do not forget to hit that bell notification button so you do not miss a beat with the Warrens vlogs. Bye. Thank you.